Hello everybody and welcome back to the Connects Marvel League. Today we have event 10, Bathtub Endurance. In this event, 4 marbles at a time will roll down into the bathtub you see there and try to stay out of the drain for as long as they can. The top 2 that stay out of that drain as long as possible will move on to the semi-finals and then the final. Looking at the current standings after the 9th event, Emerald Sprites, they are 3 points above the Cardboard Cutouts, or just 5 points above the Scarlet Sins, so this event will mean a lot for the standings. Here we go, the first heat, Cardboard Cutouts, Revolutionaries, and Arctics, and the Necromancer Knights. Down they come into the bathtub. Rolling around, a lot of collisions there go the Necromancer Knights. The Revolutionaries, they fall in right after. So the Arctics and Cardboard Cutouts, one more collision there, but those two teams will be moving on quite easily. Both the Necromancer Knights and Revolutionaries, they just seem to be all out of sorts. And as I previously stated, Arctics and Cardboard Cutouts will be moving on. Second heat, Ice Angels, Emerald Sprites, Crimson Royalty, and the Graveyard Ghouls. Down these 4 come. Spread out a bit, not much collision here yet as they near the drain. Collision there with the Crimson Royalty and Emerald Sprites. Royalty managed to survive. Here come the Ice Angels collision. More collisions around there. And I believe the Ice Angels and Crimson Royalty were eliminated there. Quite a lot of chaos there at the end. Emerald Sprites, there's a nice block on the Ice Angels, sends them in. Then the Graveyard Ghouls knock in the Crimson Royalty. Emerald Sprites and the Graveyard Ghouls move on. Heat 3. Fiery Opals, Kidding Castle, Valiant Velocity, and the Surface Striders. Down they come into the bathtub. Spreading out a bit. Collision there between Kidding Castle and Valiant Velocity, but the Fiery Opals then fall in. Surface Striders managed to dodge the drain. There's a bit of collision there between Castle and Surface Striders. Kidding Castle, they look close. They're riding the drain. They managed to hold it, I think. That was incredibly close between the Surface Striders, Valiant Velocity, and Kidding Castle. Take a look again. Kidding Castle, they look to be getting close to falling in. Managed to ride around the drain. Collide with the Surface Striders, and the Surface Striders fall in. Meaning the Kidding Castle and Valiant Velocity will be moving on. And the final heat, Mossy Mice, Scarlet Sins, Locust Plague, and the Exoplanets. Down they come into the bathtub, rolling around. Managed to dodge the drain. The Mossy Mice, so they take a hit there, they fall in. Bit of collision there between Scarlet Sins and Exoplanets. Scarlet Sins are close. Can they hold it? Yes, they can! The Exoplanets, they look to have just thrown all that away. Mossy Mice fell in early. Scarlet Sins, they managed to ride the drain like Kidding Castle did. And the Exoplanets fell straight in. So the Scarlet Sins and Locust Plague will be moving on to the semi-finals. Looking at the standings from the 9th till 16th. It is Skeeter there of the Surface Striders managed to take 9th, all the way down to Amber of the Fiery Opals in 16th. Both captains, very opposite performances. First semi-final, Valiant Velocity, Graveyard Ghouls, Scarlet Sins, and the Cardboard Cutouts. Down they come, rolling around the bathtub, seem to spread out a bit here. Collision there with Valiant Velocity, Graveyard Ghouls sends the Ghouls straight in. Very nice move of Valiant Velocity. Who else will fall in? It's going to be between the Cardboard Cutouts and Valiant Velocity. Actually, not 100% sure I got that. Scarlet Sins there seem to be taking their time falling into the drain there. Let's take another look. But first, this move by the Valiant Velocity and the Graveyard Ghouls, a very nice move there. And then we'll just take a look at this photo finish here. It's going to be very, very close. Who got it? It's going to be the Valiant Velocity. Just barely. They survive more than the Cardboard Cutout and will move on to the final with the Scarlet Sins. Second semi-final, Antarctics, Locust Plague, Emerald Sprites, and Kidding Castle. Down they come into the bathtub. Bit of collision there. Rolling around, Emerald Sprites fall in. Collision between the Locust Plague and Antarctics. Another collision there, and the Locust Plague fall in. Kidding Castle and Antarctics, they both do very well here. And will move on to a well-deserved finals appearance. Taking a look here. One hit on the Locust Plague by the Antarctics, and then here comes Tabby of the Kidding Castle. Knocks that marble again, sends them down into the drain, and allows them to move on. 5th through 8th, it is Figure of the Cardboard Cutouts, followed by Locust Plague, River Ghouls, and then the Emerald Sprites down there in 8th. And now we move to the final. Valiant Velocity, Scarlet Sins, Kidding Castle, and the Antarctics. Down they come, rolling around into the bathtub. No big collisions here yet, but there's a big collision. Then Kidding Castle and Antarctics collide again, and the Kidding Castle are going to win it. Just like that. The Kidding Castle, with 2 precisely made collisions, have won this event. Let's take another look at that. First collision between Scarlet Sins and Valiant Velocity. Then the Kidding Castle hit the Scarlet Sins, and then the Antarctics in a row. Scarlet Sins and Valiant Velocity were already gone from that one collision. The Antarctics, they fall. And so the Kidding Castle is Tabby, their captain, who wins the gold medal. Antarctic's Bullet, their captain, takes the silver, while Greed of the Scarlet Sins wins the bronze. That was quite an intense event we saw there, and now the Emerald Surprise and Cardboard Cutouts are tied at the top on 111 points, with the Scarlet Sins just 2 points behind on 109 for their bronze medal. Kidding Castle and Antarctics both also gaining a lot of positions there with their medals. Meanwhile, 4 teams are now completely unable to land on the podium, with another one there in the Surface Striders unable to win. Next event, we will see the relay race, the second last event of this tournament, and I will see you then.